Hi, Miss.
Okay, so today we will study the application of exponential sequences. Okay, so your first question is Asset takes out a loan with a mortgage company for pound 200,000. The interest rate is 6% per year. If she is unable to pay any of the loan during the first 3 years, calculate the extra amount she will have to pay by the end of the third year because of interest. Okay, so when we speak about exponential sequences, there are two things you have to know. Since this is on application of exponential sequences, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so here you will observe two things. There is a exponential growth.
Yeah.
Okay, and one you can see that another thing you will get is exponential decay. Okay, so
Yeah.
there are two conditions here. Where do we find growth generally? Generally, the exponential growth we can find in population growth, bacteria growth, or the property values appreciation. Okay, means appreciation in the value of some property. So, and there are many more examples for exponential growth where it keeps on increasing by many folds. Okay, and when
Yes.
I speak about or we talk about exponential decay, so something like machineries we buy day by day, year by year, its value decreases. There is depreciation in the value of the machineries or any vehicle, something like that, where with with the time the value depreciates, so we observe exponential decay in those conditions. Okay, so when
Okay.
I speak about exponential growth, you have this formula. Exponential growth is a 1 plus r to the power of n. Okay, so here in this question there is a loan of pounds 200,000 where the interest is 6%. Okay, and it keeps on increasing for first 3 years, and then question is like how much she have to pay the interest by end of 3 years, right? Okay, so a is the initial amount, that is 200,000, right?
Yes.
Then r is the rate of interest, that is 6%. Clear?
Yes, Miss.
And n is the time, that is 3 years. This is clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay, now we can substitute all these values in this formula. So you will have 200,000 1 plus 6 over 100, since rate is 6%, to the power of 3. So this will reduce to 200,000, then it will become 100 plus 6 is 106 upon 100, so we can write it 1.06 to the power of 3 directly. So when you solve this you will get 238,203.2. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the amount you are getting after 3 years, and this amount also includes your principal amount. Your question is what is the interest she will be receiving? Okay, so interest is, see, you know that amount is principal plus interest. Principal is the initial amount and this is interest. When you add these two together, you get this value, right? Your question is about interest, so it will be mm 238,203.2 is equal to 200,000 plus I. So your I will be 238,203.2 minus 200,000, right? That will give you 38,203.2. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so this was one example of exponential growth. You might get many more questions on bacteria or population. Okay, so generally we get questions on population on bacteria. Okay, so I will see the next question now. Okay, so your next question is: a car is bought for $10,000. It loses its value at a rate of 10%. Mind the word here, loses. Loses means there is decay, means the price is declining, right? So
Yeah.
this is example of exponential decay. So exponential decay, you remember the formula?
Um, is
E-
it A R and 1 minus R
hmm.
bracket goes to the power n?
Yeah, very good. So, explain why the car is not worthless after 5 years. Okay. So, first thing is, even though the price is decreasing, still car will not be worthless, right? It will have some value, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So, I will tell you how. See, now if I just put the values here. A is 10,000, then 1 minus R is 20%, and then to the power of 5. Okay, now just for this part, explanation A, the car's price is depreciating like this: 20 over 100. Okay, and this will be, wait, it is like this: 1 minus 20 over 100 to the power of n, that is 5. Okay, so if you simplify this, see what will happen here. This is nothing but 1 minus point 0.2 to the power of 5. Okay, and then we get 0.8 to the power of 5. So still the value will be zero point 0.8 to the power of 5 times 10,000, right?
Yes.
Therefore car is not worthless even after 5 years. There is going to be some good value. Got it? Okay, now calculate its value after 5 years. So after 5 years we can calculate the value here: 10,000. Okay, this one will give us, we can write that, zero point 0.8 to the power of 5, and that will give you, so definitely you have to know how to use your calculator perfectly. Okay, so this is going to give us, can you use your calculator and give me this value?
1 minus 3.276.8.
Okay, so we got here 0.32768. That means this value is 3276.8. So car's value after 5 years is this. Got it?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so this is done. Explain why a depreciation of 20% per year means in theory that car will never be worthless. Of course, it is depreciating at the rate of 20% per year also. Then also every year it will be like this: zero point 0.8 to the power of n. So this is the rate at which the value of car is reducing. So it will never be worthless.
Okay.